This is Don Hodor, Executive Director of the Southpointe Chamber of Commerce, and this is part of our interview series where we talk to the different board members of our chamber, and that's both the Southpointe Chamber and the new Marcellus Shell Chamber. Today we have with us Dale Risker, and Dale is President of the Southpointe Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Dale.
Hi, Don. How are you doing?
Good to see you. And actually, a couple questions I had about how long you been President of the Chamber?
I think we're going on our third year. This fall will be the third.
Great. And what programs or changes over the 3 years have you seen in the chamber, good, bad? Could you comment on that?
Well, I feel very confident that they've all been good. And some of the ones that I'm seeing that the chamber has a tremendous amount of growth in is we're now doing our own magazine. Our membership has almost doubled in the last 2 to 3 years. Our trade shows that we have, our last trade show that we had with KLU here at Southpointe, it was a tremendous success. They were parked out on the road halfway out to 70. So that went well. And also our meetings that we have members, companies that would like to sponsor an outing, such as a breakfast or a lunch. I feel that is different from most chambers, that it gives us a chance to network, and that's what I'm feeling and seeing our chamber as being such a big difference between other chambers. We don't hit the mallet, we pass out business cards and try to network with other people. And I think really that's what everybody in every chamber of commerce really wants to do. The bottom line is to grow their own businesses. And the Southpointe Chamber, and now with the new Marcellus Shell Chamber, it gives an opportunity. And by the way, the new Marcellus Shell Chamber, and I'm sure I've heard this expression several times before, that Southpointe area is the Western Pennsylvania capital of energy. And I think, as you know, with our new magazine coming out, we've had a tremendous amount of influx of new gas and oil, mainly gas companies coming in. And for the economy of the Southpointe area and the trickle-down effect of employment and supplies and needs, it's a tremendous factor for the whole Western Pennsylvania, particularly Washington County area.
Well said. Now I know why you're president for 3 years of the Southpointe Chamber. That's great. Hey, a couple questions about what you do. Actually, I'll lead this by just saying that we already know that Dale is a part of about 3 or 4 different businesses, and he's a very busy man, and it's amazing what these businesses range from. So let's start with your franchise. What are you doing there?
Okay. Well, all of my businesses are all family-oriented. I have 2 sons, Blake and Cody, that are involved in them. Can't do it all, as you know, with your business. I have staff members that help me out a good bit, and family. On the franchise, it's called Risker Enterprise DBA, the original Shake and Twist. We've had the franchise now for going on about 6 years. It's the old Tasty Freeze franchise that we had taken over. Have 5 or 6 stores in the Western Pennsylvania area, looking to develop them. We have our own proprietary mix. The stores that we have, and they're all basically walk-up, as the old Tasty Freezes were. But from the Tasty Freeze, it went to Risker Enterprises, and now it's the Shake and Twist type of franchise opportunity.
Now, going from there, we jump over to another business. I guess you operate a farm, too, out in the area, in the Bulger area.
Yeah, I actually live out there, been out in that area for about 30 years. Have had horses, cattle, and so on and so forth. We have a couple hundred acres of the families. And we're working on, hopefully, the Marcellus Shell also is going to be big in our area and in the near future. But at this time, we're really just doing some cattle, and the horses we've kind of given up with the time requirement. The cattle is filling the needs of keeping the property clear. That's our biggest concern.
And then the last business I wanted to talk about, because it ties in a little bit with the chamber, you're a pilot, right?
I am, and that's probably my biggest business and my most involved. It's called Worldwide Technical Services. We do corporate aircraft management. If a company would like to buy or sell an aircraft, need pilots, we will develop a flight department for them, or we will provide the pilots for them. We arrange the insurance, the maintenance, basically a turnkey type job for corporate aviation. If that, another thing that we do is we have 2 small planes that we use for aerial photography. We use that a lot for real estate. We use it a lot. Well, we're the Milan Classic official aircraft photographers, so Dawn and I will be flying over the Milan golf outing. Hopefully we won't drop Dawn's camera.
There you go.
But that's a lot of fun. We use an old vintage type Piper Cub, and we use a Maul, depending on how many people that we're taking along.
Great. Well, Dale, I'd like to thank you for the interview, and this is Don Hodor from the Southpointe Chamber, thanking Dale Risker, our president of the Chamber, and so long.
Thanks, Don.